Everyone, today we'll be creating a new type of video. It is going to be a guide video for leveling up and questing for new characters created. Since there's been a lot of requests and the people that have issues while questing and facing certain mobs, I decided that it would be appropriate to create a guide video for the first 50 levels, a small introduction on what to do, what is needed, what to focus on, especially in your gear part or skill part, how to navigate the world, and how to use the things that are given to you to your own benefit. Now, since some classes are easier to play in the early game and some are not, specifically like Force Archers or Dark Mages. We'll be going with something not so mainstream, like a Wizard or a Warrior. I mean, we can go for a Wizard since it's not that commonly used. Let's give it an appearance. And we go for test character. Wow, okay. And we start the game. Upon entering the game, you are automatically given a tutorial, but we won't be needing that since this is what we are planning on doing anyways. We have HP, mana, and return stones, and a given set +5 to begin with, which is more than good enough. First thing you want to do is press the T button, and you will see your first quest was like Officer. And this one will start you on your scenario quest. Most people say like, okay, I get into a game, I already start doing quests. It's extremely important because doing your main quest will also give you skill experience. So the more you do it, the faster it goes. Moving in the game is always going to be a problem in the beginning since you don't have your movement skills like dash or fate step. In case of the wizard is the blink, but we'll get there slowly. And we finished our first quest. Basic fighting. If you check, once again, the T button is the one for the quest, and say instructor. I need level 2 in order to take the quest. Now if you see, once the level is done, the quest already appeared. The skill experience and the EXP itself is pretty big, so you shouldn't have any issues. We need to kill 2 garlies. By doing the quests, you'll level up more than enough. Of course, you can kill some mobs alongside to help with your growth. If you press M, the minimap will appear and the quest will be marked on the minimap. So we need to kill one of these and 5 giant beetles. After a couple of quests, our skill level will be a bit higher, so we can actually get more skills. If you press M, you also have the teleport, which will use the return stones. So it's gonna be a faster movement that way. We also got ourselves some small amount of skill experience. Go to Green Despair. Now, Green Despair is a different map. Once you have the teleports for it, all maps can be teleported too. So we go to Green Despair, and as you can see on the mini-map, it will always be marked with purple. Skill books that you gain from quests are actually helpful, so my HP went up like quite a lot. Pick up every single type of drop, because even if you don't use it, it's helpful. And once the quest is complete, we'll just go hand it over. Bloody Ice is the next quest. We're gonna head here. As you can see, people are using the training dummies for gaining skill experience. We'll cover that right now because it's going to be easier. So every skill you use will gain you skill experience. If you are on a training dummy, and let's say you have something to do for some time, you can leave them with automatically casting skills on training dummy, and your skill experience will be gained passively in time. Now that we reach level 10, we're going to get general quests. And we got our first ring. Not a lot, but it's a ring. Everything helps. Now that we have the certificate, we don't need him since he is a general quest. We'll just go to Desert Stream. as you see, every 10 levels, you'll have a stat requirement in order for you to use the rank up quest. To even get the quest, you need to have stats. We'll get there very soon. So it's probably a score plug. Yep. Of course, most of you will say what's stopping me from just hitting mobs and leveling faster than this. You could do that. You would actually level faster, but your skill experience would fall behind severely, and you're gonna regret it later on and when you encounter named monsters. Let's see, what do we have to kill here? Troglo fighter. So these guys will be changing skills very soon. Level up practice. There's a stream instructor. So this is going to be a practice run for a mini dungeon, which you will have to do a couple of them in order to do your rank up quests every 10 levels, like we said before. Clear the mobs, and then a small boss appears. You kill that, the quest will be automatically finished. You'll gain some small experience, and once you hand over the quest, you're gonna start gaining a lot of skill experience from now on. Remember to always use the titles that you get. Displayed one will only be displayed, it'll have no bonus to your character, so you have to equip it on the ability one. And we can carry on. Wizard, level 10. This is going to be your first rank up quest. So you're gonna have to go to the officer. If you do not meet the requirements for a rank up quest, you will not be able to take the quest. So keep that in mind. He will send you to the instructor. Well, you will get your first rank up dungeon. It automatically sends you in. Gotta talk with him to start spawning of the monsters. As you can see, it's already a lot harder to kill them. We're gonna have to improve on our gear. We'll do it the second we get out. Remember that you have a timer, so if you go in and just go AFK, probably going to fail. And you can see we're already encountering our first problem. A lot of people will say like, okay, what am I supposed to do here? You either kill them with 4 or 5 attack, or you just get stronger. for the sake of the video, we will be doing it later. So we'll be exiting the dungeon. Let's see how we can improve ourselves. First and most important will be the skills. Now, you have skills and they are ranked from novice to transcender, which is going to be the final skill level possible. Starting with novice, right, you have different types of spells that you can learn. No, forgot about this one. And passives that will help you improve your character. Now, since our skills are Freeze and Burning Hand, which are at attack 21, at attack 22, they are pretty low compared to what we can get. So let's just focus on getting something that gives us a lot of attack increase. We can remove the older ones by clicking the minus button. We're not going to need regeneration right now. Let's go with that. And 66 with 10. This one. Also remember, the higher your actual skill level on the current rank, you'll be getting points and will be able to upgrade the skills. As you can see, every point I add gives it a little bit of a boost. So let's just see if this small thing did a difference compared to what we had before. We didn't even change gear or anything. So we went from hitting 44 to 100 and something. As you can see, just looking at the small things can actually improve your leveling up experience a lot. And the boss, we were hitting it with 4, we're hitting it with 94. Difference is quite big. Once the quest is completed, you go to your instructor and hand it over. And I have fire or hold. I will choose the other one for my own practicality. There's the earth one. Five. Now, there is no specific reason why I would choose a certain aura right now. I just like the way the lightning aura looks. Apparently I chose the cold for some reason, but it can be changed later on with aura code transmuter. So we can start doing normal quests or just level up on monsters. If you do normal quests, there are some quests that give you skill experience, as you can see. Or just choose to hunt monsters. Which can also get you some pieces of gear. So I'm level 12, the monster is level 12. It should drop me something better than what I have. And you can see the reinforced martial helm already started dropping. Fortunately, I cannot use it because I need strength. So we'll be using 3 points in strength. Then we'll be able to equip this. Earlier in the game, stats of damage do not affect the character as much as just attack. For the crit damage The other stats would have nothing to amplify or increase. So, while leveling, try and focus as much as possible on upgrading your attack first of all. Armor suit, we have a slot extender. We'll be getting the upgrade farm very soon. Wizard is a martial set user. It's already far above us, so get out of there. Remember to check your daily login activities, because you might be in a day that gives you something nice. So, 100 protection of Veritrix. While doing a dungeon, that thing will protect you from that. Already start dropping medium ones. Okay, since we gained a couple of levels, go back and start doing the scenario chain quest. So there's a stream card techie. Next one will be Marcus. Who's going to send us to raid a dungeon. As you can see, when you enter a dungeon, if one of the mobs is named, focus that. It's usually going to save you a lot of time. Armor dealer. Of course, we can also check, but we don't have the status requirements for them. Or the orbs. But fortunately, we dropped a red orb, which we still cannot use. But now we can. will boost our attack a bit. And we got ourselves a suit. Start probably selling some of the stuff that we do not need. Selling cores is, well, practical at the beginning, since you're gonna need a little bit of money. So you can buy some proper gear for yourself. Excuse me. The stream instructor. Going to send us to kill the Fox Major. Now, named monsters usually drop in the beginning class-specific items. So if we're in Desert Stream, it will drop items for Wizard, Dark Mage, or Blader. If we get lucky, apparently. Apparently it was my mistake. This one dropped something different. We would have Scorching 2, and as you can see, I cannot take it. Remember, I told you that we need to have actual requirements. So we'll be going with the second one, Techie Guard, Strange Phenomenon. Remember, if you're not a quest type of person, you can always just go and kill mobs in order to level up your skills and just do your rank up quests. However, it is strongly recommended that you follow the story, because just by doing your scenario quests to the maximum level, you'll finish almost all the skill ranks except Transcender. Those are level 17 monsters already. We could probably mark a bit on them for some experience. Gotcha. or actually go even above, so it's going to be easier for us to quest. This is a named monster, so it's something that we probably cannot even against. I'll show you in a second. Let's see. I think we are doing damage to it, but not as much as I would like. Now that we have the stats, we can continue with our rank up, Scorching 2. Remember that once your first rank up is completed, you are given a special skill called Bell Aura. So if you're like not doing damage to the monsters, guess your aura, you're gonna get yourself some nice buffs. Top left corner, you'll see the duration of your aura. And remember, by casting it, you need SP. So this time we were prepared, we're actually doing damage to it. Every time you rank up, you'll be gaining a new special ability. So the first one was the aura, and once Scorching 2 is completed, you will get a battle mode. Officer, and there's a screen. Now, situations in which you don't know where the dungeon is, like the fourth gate, they're all situated in this area, which is the transportation area between all the first three maps. Bloody Eyes has a screen Green Despair, and the fourth gate will be here in case you're ever looking for Hale. He's always going to give you a dungeon, not the best one. I mean, if you're lucky, I'm not sure I can show you. In some situations you can just kill one single monster and the rest will disappear. If you're unlucky, you're gonna get it like this. And almost all the monsters have to be killed in order for the gate to open. Then we use the portal and talk to the crazy alchemist himself. He's going to send us back to him again. Luckily, when you take a quest from him, at least you don't have to do the dungeon. Bloody Eyes Officer. You can still teleport while being this by pressing M. if we could actually use them. Lucky. Again. So it says find first prison, as you can see here. During dungeons, you cannot use M in order to see the minimap. Keep that in mind. Of course, you can hunt monsters inside, no one's stopping you from doing that. And sending us to Green Despair. Officer is right here. There's a laboratory, as we previously know. We just need to go into the teleport area. If you actually read the quest description, it says to go for the fourth gate. Once again, he's going to give us a dungeon. We'll get split up a lot very soon. And we officially apprentice. Now things get a little bit easier. First thing we do is get this skill, which is called dash. I'm gonna go in here so you can see where you get it. Sword skill, apprentice, dash, in case you don't drop it or get it from a quest. You put it on an action bar, and now you have the mobility skills. Wizard, unlike the other classes, will also have a new one, and Messer, which is called Blink, which will completely remove your fate step. Now our passives can be increased. Also have to check how many passive we can wear. Now we can wear 3, so upgrade our HP. We got 194, and this will increase it to 51. And we get 3 new passive skills that we can choose 2 from. Since it's very important to not miss in the beginning, we'll go for attack rate and focus, since it gives us both defense rate, attack rate, and some small defense. Magic wise, we can finally get rid of small skills. And start using higher tier skills. As you can see, even the lowest one already is a lot better than the one we had before, even if it was upgraded. It's just going to make your leveling a little bit easier. Now, you're either gonna choose to completely follow the scenario quest or start leveling manually. If you start leveling manually, you need to find an area which you can actually damage, because you can see I went too high, I'm not doing damage to them. So reposition ourselves a bit. This should be more than okay. Guess not. If we're having problems causing damage, you have the battle mode and the aura that you can use. Currently the battle mode is going to give you a lot better stats. And suddenly we're doing damage to monsters that we were not doing before. And we got ourselves an orb. We can replace our beginning orb with something that actually gives you more attack. Now whenever you change weapons, if you have an active battle mode, it will cancel it. Remember that. So now even without the battle mode, we're still doing damage to them. Because of the orb increase. But since we got ourselves some small extra stats, let's just go to town and check the NPCs. So if we go to armor dealer, as you can see, there are some pretty good gear that we could use, but we're missing strength 22, which is not going to be a problem. And now we can wear the entire gear. So 25k, that's why we sold everything before, in order to make enough money so we can actually wear this gear. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We swap them around, sell everything that we had before because they're useless now. And I would say our stats improved quite a bit. If we're going to go to these guys, we're still not doing damage. But we are doing damage now. So, checking your gear, using a bell mode can have a very big impact on your leveling experience. Just need to check it. As you can see, we're getting like, wow, 3% per hit. That's not bad at all. 4%. Out of SD, we're gonna have to lower our area. We're still getting 3% per hit, so it's not gonna be bad. Well, remember when we returned to base to change our gear? We should have actually checked the weapon dealer also. Dexterity 49. Now, our critical rate is almost non-existent at the beginning. I'll show you where to farm your beginner rings, but it would be extremely important to actually increase either your rate or your critical rate or your attack. So we're going for attack. As you can see, 93 magic attack from this orb compared to the red orb that gave us 49. Our stats are actually starting to grow. Now, the way where you farm your beginner rings is in Bloody Ice. And the one that drops them, it's this little guy right here. Well, in time. But while he spawns, you can just kill a couple mobs. Kill him as he spawns. You're also opening up your skills by doing this while he's spawning. Sometimes the video is going to take a bit longer than expected, so we'll be making them in more parts. I'll do like level 130, then 30, 50, 50, 70, or 75. Until all your questions will be answered. If you have any questions at any point, you can always just leave a comment. I'll look over it, and if I can help you in any ways, I'll make a guide video for it. You can also direct DM me. However, more likely to check the requests posted. Seems that luck is not on our side at the moment. Instead of focusing on that, let's just see if we can upgrade. So remember that when upgrading up to +7, stat requirements of the item will increase. So as you can see, I have it +5. If I were to upgrade it to +6, it will require me 23 strength instead of 22 and 40 dexterity, which means that I will have to have those stats in order to wear it again. Now you have upgrade core low, enhanced core lows, superior cores, and perfect cores. Depending on the quality of the core, the success rate can increase. So if I would just use normal upgrade core lows, would be 61. Enhanced would give me 100. Superior would also give me 100, but a chance to go +2 instead of +1, as you can see. Perfect core will always upgrade it 100%. So let's just go with this one, and as you can see, the orb is now +6. Now the difference between a +6 and a +5 is only for magic attack, but it also gives you some attack rate. So by the end of the day, every little bit counts. So the lack of SP makes us that we cannot use our battle mode. The easiest way to gain SP is either dance, which will generate SP in time, or just give it a second so it reaches 5k. As you can see, SP use 5000, the second to last. The other option would be going to a grocer, any grocer, and buying the SP potions from him. Now, since we have some money, we can invest a bit, put our potions right here, and as you can see, when I use it, an entire bar is filled. So now we can farm the mobs in peace. But with our weapon upgrades, these guys just turned into 2-hit monsters instead of hitting them for, like I said, every little bit counts when leveling up. Very good to focus on attacking in the beginning. Going to make your life easier. can see we already have red monsters over there. I'm pretty sure they're level 40 and above. 61. We're not going to test them. Nice crit. Let's see if we can fail this. It's actually a pretty high chance of success. So, as you can see, it has a chance to remain the same or go up by 1. Guess we got lucky. But now we cannot wear it because we didn't have the stats ready. You can also farm in different areas of the map. Let's try one of these. Of course, it's a bad idea, but it doesn't stop me from trying, you know. At this point, we have enough damage to actually deal with them. Since we don't even have the requirements for rank up, one first, and then we'll see what new one gives us. And we got a new ring, level 44s and above. That is not a bad ring. Oh, we're level 31. We can go to town. As you can see, if I'm trying to take the rank up quest, it says that come back once you have the required stats. So we're gonna do that. Take our quest. Check if we're even close to the new requirements of the new set. Because in the beginning you're gonna go through them very easily. That's the blader, so this is the wizard one. Wow, okay. So it's going to require a lot of intelligence for it. Scorching free. This will be your new rank up, which will unlock a new scorching skill. Every time the rank up. You'll be getting one or an upgrade for the previous ones. As you can notice, if you right click the duration of the battle mode, it will automatically cancel it, so it just saves you a cooldown. So we are learning the combo, which is this game's bread and butter. Also getting a skill book. Also an upgrade in aura, now it's level 2. Less because of the cast time, it's going to make it faster. Going with Stone Blast, Aqua, Wind, and okay, let's keep the magic here because we don't know their cooldowns. Now, what is combo? In order to start combo, it's going to require 450 SP. Since it's a special skill, it automatically uses special points. If you press it, combo bar will appear. Now in settings, you will see here a button UI on top or in the middle of the screen. I'm used to it in the middle of the screen, some people are used to it in the top, each their own. So once you start a combo, the bar appears. You're gonna have to click a skill while in between the bars. You can click it in between the first bars or the last bars. First bars, last bars. As long as you don't click it before, the combo won't break. If you click it before, the combo automatically breaks. Combo mode has been cancelled. You get a cooldown and you lose the SP that you used. If you maintain a combo, you will see that your catch time is severely increased. And believe it or not, while in combo, your damage is also increased. The higher you keep your combo, the harder it's going to be to keep it up. After 20, the bars are going to be very small to hit, and you will more likely break. Also, every combo after 21 will be shouted in the system. Now we did most of the basics have been covered. This is the aura transmitter that I told you they can change the type of the aura that you were using. The upgrade system was showed. I'll do one in detail for it. And we will leave it there for the moment, level 31, and we'll continue with level 31 to 50 in the next video. If you have any questions related to the content, please ask, leave a comment, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching, and I hope you find this informative.